Hey guys, sorry I haven't been on in a while. Life's been crazy, life's been busy, but I'm back now with Rage of the Abyss that came out. Chimera, Fiendsmith got some more support with the Lacrima of Tears. She added new support or new variant for this build, so I wanted to test it out. Sorry I haven't uploaded in a while. Life, like I said, been super crazy, but I'm glad to bring you some test hand videos now and show you the deck and what it can do now going into this new October into November format with the Rage of the Abyss. And I'm thinking about leave a comment, guys. Let me know about Super Poly. I think with Azamina running around, Super Poly might be actually really good for the side deck. Alrighty, so as you can see, our opening hand is amazing. We opened up a Nightmare Apprentice with a Sinister Necrom, an Infinite Impermanence, an Ash, and a Fright for Patchwork. So let's check for any hand traps. So let's go ahead. I'll do special the Nightmare Apprentice, discard to get them thinking. Effect. They probably don't want me to add, so they might either Ash or Imperm. If they don't, it's amazing. So we'll go ahead and search. Just for this video, you can get the full combo. I'm going to just act like they don't have any hand traps. And happy Thursday, guys. I will be going to my locals this week, finally. I've been super busy and I haven't went. That's why I haven't brought you a video in a while. I wanted to test this build out now. And I think I'm up to 50 cards in the build, but I run the patchwork engine now. So I did add that. I wasn't running it for the longest time. I thought the patchwork engine isn't good, but it really is. The patchwork engine gives you so much plus, so much advantage, and it makes them have to worry about giving you a poly in hand. So here we'll go patchwork. Actually, we won't even go patchwork. Let's do this just to check to see if they have an Ash. Just to get a Light Fiend on board. So we'll get them thinking now with Evil Hero, a Dusted Gold. Keep track of our summons too, guys. So that's summon number 2. I'm getting used to shuffling with the oversleeves that I have on the new all whites, which is nice. I love it. Makes the deck look super clean. So we'll link into the Requiem. I'm not using Requiem yet, because now we'll go into the Frightford Patchwork. Actually, no. We'll go Codal first. Codal, yep. Search. Get us a Gazelle. And then we'll go ahead and normal summon the Gazelle, use the effect. Just so we can get a Chimera Fusion in rotation. Probably one of the best cards in the deck, so you definitely want to get that going. Get that in motion. So we'll shuffle this up. And then we'll go ahead and do Patchwork. So we'll search for an Edgem Chain. And hopefully Poly's right here. It's not. We'll get Poly right there. So I'll add Edgem Chain and Polymerization. And then from here, we'll go ahead. We got all our searches. We got our handcrafted beautifully. We'll go Requiem. And I'm sorry, guys, I am proxying the new Fiendsmith right now because when I show up my locals, my buddy, I have it. I'm going to buy it from him. He's going to be there with it at the tournament, so I'll be able to run it into the tournament. But this is the new Fiendsmith Lacrimer level 4 that dumps a light fiend from deck to grave. So we'll dump Fiendsmith Engraver. Just keep that in mind while you're watching the video. And then we'll go link 2 into sequence. And then from here, I would go probably poly. Fuse using the edge imp and this. We don't get to use this much, so I kind of want to use it. But we need another fiend. I would like to have another fiend. So, of course, we're going to go into the good one. We'll go into Baphomet. So, a few chain links. So, we'll make this chain link 1, chain link 2, Gazelle, chain link 3, edge imp chain. To search another patchwork. Two will search a illusion. And then chain 1 Baphomet. We haven't used Engraver both effects yet, so let's go ahead and dump. Oh, shoot, that's right. Before we did, I know it's already too late, but a step behind before we link the girl off, the Lacrima. Make sure, because I messed up, I didn't put Necro Equip out. So make sure you put Necro Equip out first. So Necro Equip would have been out. So instead of linking away with this, we would have linked away with the Necro Equip. There we go. All right, so game state's restored. Sorry about that, guys. I just thought about it. So the Baphomet is going to dump the Diabolic. And then Diabolic's going to add the Engraver. So we can immediately discard Engraver to search for Tract. And then activate Tract to get Lurie out of the deck. And then we'll discard Lurie, the special Lurie. Sorry about that, guys. I forgot about the Necro Equip. It's been a minute since the videos that I've done before, so I'm kind of just rushing through. I need to take my time, make sure I don't misplay for tonight either. So I'll let you know probably tomorrow how the tournament went. All right, so there we're there. Okay, so we haven't used sequence effect. So sequence effect. Actually, before we do sequence effect. Yeah, no, let's do sequence effect. We'll go shuffle these 3 back. We'll leave the 1 light engrave. I wasn't running Desiree before, but now I am. I really love the Desiree. It's an amazing card. So then we'll go here. We'll link to into, I gotta find it for later, but I wasn't running this card either. But this just helps me extend. So cross sheep. So this is a cross sheep, guys. So then we will go. We haven't fired Chimera Fusion yet. So we'll go Chimera Fuse using this and this. So effective cross sheep. Special. And then effective Magnum. We'll put back Poly, so then we have the Patchwork Engine alive again to draw one. And then, oh my gosh, we get a Dust of Gold, which is nice. So then from here, we can go Link 2. Into Night Hair. Don't forget, since we linked, or not linked, but don't forget Sequence, because Sequence can equip the Desiree. So effective Rabbit to get the Azamina. Angel Statue as Azaroon, excuse me. Azaroon. Set that face down. And then, hang on, let me go ahead and shut my door, guys. I was leaving the door open because it was a nice day. But the neighbor's dog was going crazy right there. All right, so from here, we can go ahead and go Sword Knight effect. We'll get Baphomet effect. We'll get us Chimera Fusion and Gazelle. And then since Gazelle or Baphomet's in the graveyard, we've only fired this Chimera Fusion off once. So we'll do that again. So we'll have two in hand. So we'll go Chimera Fusion, fuse using the Gazelle and the Baphomet. We already used Gazelle's effect, so there's that, and then Baphomet effect. Special out Mirror Sword Knight, just to have it out there. Then it makes our negates live as well. And then we will go ahead and set one, set two. And that should be our turn. So we have, on our opponent's turn, they have one less card in their hand. We have two negates. We have a pop here. We have a pop here. We have Guardian Chimera threat. We have Azaroon, which will special and be another threat. And then we have Imperm and Ash. So let's go over how many interrupts we have. Let's see, we have one pop, 1, 2 Omni negates, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, possibly 7 to 8, 9, about 9 interrupts almost. It could be up to 9. That's a crazy hand that we got right there. That's a crazy inboard as well. You can see if they don't let the check this deck with hand traps, it can spiral out of control. Excuse my voice too, guys. I do a lot of I have to talk really loud at work because I work in a warehouse and sometimes we can't hear each other. So I'm having to speak up and yell real loud, so I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. But I'm doing my best for this video. So yeah, that was actually probably one of the best boards this deck can put out. That was amazing. And I love the new support. That girl just dumping Fiendsmith. Before, you would just have to special summon out Engraver. And I mean, you can make good plays, but now it makes it easier to make Desiree, which is why I'm running Desiree in the extra deck now when I wasn't before. Desiree just gives us another line of negates and another really good fusion monster to make. So let's go ahead and shuffle up. And 50 cards, I was scared about playing it this high. I believe it's 48 to 50. I can't remember. I have to count it right now after the video. But I wanted to run the hand traps because I see most builds running just hand traps. And no hand traps and basically board breakers. I wanted to run both because I have like eclipses in here I can side out. I want to run board breakers and hand traps because board breakers can only do so much. Hand traps will help you slow your opponent down. Yu-Gi-Oh's so fast now, you have to slow your opponent down too. You can't just rely on the board breakers. I hate to say it. Like, I want to rely on the board breakers. Board breakers are great, but you need a mixture of board breakers and hand traps. So that's why I made the deck a lot bigger of a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But then we get hands like this. I say how great the deck is, and then I get hands like this, where I don't know if we can play. But we'll go ahead and try. So we'll go patchwork to get this. And see, this is what I worry about too. Like, if I don't shuffle good and I am running the board breakers, I kind of got to just play it slow. Because right here, I mean, I do have 2 technically hand traps. So we could possibly survive. But let's see what we can do with it. More than likely... More than likely, I would just pass. So then I know I don't really have a good hand. Banish something from their... Or nib them first and then banish something from their grave. And then they'll pass turn. We draw. That's a good card. Now we can start playing. So we could go here and already threaten something with Druid's Worm. So we can link 2 into this girl. So Druid's Worm, get rid of their monster. Link this off into a Requiem. Oh, and then look, guys, I picked up an SP Little Knight finally. Oh, so beautiful. And one of my local shops had it. It was amazing. I was so happy that they had it. It wasn't too bad. So we'll discard Engraver. Wasn't too bad of a price. To get track effect. See, all it takes is one starter. One starter and this deck starts spiraling out of control. It's crazy. I love it. There you go. And then we'll discard the Lurie and special the Lurie. And then we'll go Requiem effect to special out the new Fiendsmith girl. Lacrima effect. We will dump a second engraver. So even if they still have like the nib token, but we got rid of the nib token probably with the Druid's Worm. So effect, or not effect, but link into sequence. Sequence effect. No, do we want to do sequence? Yeah, we do want to do sequence effect. So we'll go here, 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Leave these 2 in. For the Desiree. Before I would have went into Aerial Eater. Right now, that would have been like my only play, it felt like. So it's nice that I can go into something else for a change. So let's go ahead, and then I would normally link here. But since I have this edge imp in hand, let's go ahead and do something different. So we'll go Dark Fusion. Fuse using these two to get that engraved. For this guy. No effect because I already have a patchwork in hand. We'll do sequence effect to equip to Desiree. And then effect to draw. And it can't be targeted since we use Dark Fusion. Nope. Should we use Dark Fusion? To be honest, let's change it up. Instead of Dark Fusion, let's do Poly, because then that makes Patchwork live. That makes Patchwork live again. All right. So from here, we can go Engraver effect. Put back. Let's put this back. Leave Lurie in there. Special. Link 2 into I already used that. So let's go into Little Knight. Do I want to go into Little Knight? No, I don't want to go into Little Knight. We'll go into the Rabbit effect. Just so we have follow-up for next turn. And it helps the deck thin. So we'll get the Azaroon. I don't know why I'm shuffling. I'm just going to go back in. So we'll set the Azaroon, and then we'll go Patchwork to get the Edge Imp and the Poly that we shuffled back. All right, from here, we can go Dark Fusion. Fuse using those two, an Illusion and a Fiend, into this effect. Let's see. Okay. We'll go ahead and dump the Mirror Sword Knight just so we have that negate in grave. And then we'll go ahead and proceed to battle. Swing, swing, and then end phase, end turn. So after that, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 interrupts, which is nice. I mean, after having an unplayable hand, we were able to come back, establish a board. Even if, let's say, they get rid of this negate, we use our 2, and then somehow we still have to play through and we nib. During their end phase, we can go this, banish, to special mirror sword knight out. And then still during end phase, we can go mirror sword knight. To get this, and then get Chimera Fusion and Gazelle. So we have follow-up even if we have to get rid of our own board. So let's go ahead and draw. Oh, one Apprentice is good. Apprentice is real good. So let's go Poly. We'll fuse using 1, 2, 3. So we'll get 2 pops and 1 draw. But before that, chain 1, chain 2, Baphomet, chain 3, Gazelle. To get this. And then Baphomet will special out Mirror Sword Knight. And then 1, pop 2, draw 1. Another Gazelle. Okay. So we'll go this effect. Discarding Diabelle's to search. We'll get the Tau. And then from there we can go Chimera Fuse. Using both of these. For another one. And then effect. We will dump Diabolic effect to get Baphomet back to hand. And then we'll get Chimera Fusion. We'll use Engraver effect, put back Sequence. Special. And then from here we could do Link 2. Sequence effect, shuffle back Desiree and this for the Aerial Eater. Aerial Eater effect, dump. Let's dump that. So we'll link to into cross sheet. So we already used Engraver effect. We already used the Engraver effect. So we'll do Aerial Eater. We'll banish this, and I think the Necro Equip. Oh no, fuck! I forgot to do it again. So when freaking stupid. So stupid. Anyways, let me go ahead and do it again. Because I have ways to do it still. Okay. I can't forget to put what's her name out on board. So banish the Necroquip. I need to get her engraved. So this will still be engraved. Because you have to banish 2 of the same attribute that are level 6 or higher. Fiends. So let's go ahead and get this. And then link into the sequence effect. This is why we're practicing too, guys. So we make sure we don't make this mistake during the tournament. And we should pretty much be well endowed by now. But I just want to keep going because I'm already into the combo. So go ahead and use these 2 for Necroquip, which will trigger the cross sheep. Cross sheep special, any level 4 or lower. I mean, we have so many choices. It doesn't really matter. Okay, we'll just bring out the Adusted Gold again. Why not? So then from there, link to no. Oops. So link to into the Little Knight, and then we have not normaled. So we'll go normal cross sheep. We'll use cross sheep in this for this again. And then effect. Special back. Probably use this in the extra monster zone. There we go. Effect, you get this out. And then we'll use the effect. Let's go ahead and shuffle back the poly. Actually, that makes our kite. We'll do Dark Fusion. Just so we can get a draw. Not bad. Chimera Fusion. So then from here, we can go Aerial Eater like I wanted to. We can go Necroquip Princess and Diabolic. 2 special. Overlay these 2 for Wave King Caesar. And then set this and proceed to battle, which is way more than enough for game. So as you can see, the combo lines are endless with this deck. And that was after bricking, slowly building our board back, destroying our board, bringing it back again. So you just got to make sure you sequence it right. Like you can see, I didn't sequence it right there, and then we slowly built it back once I realized how to sequence it properly. We'll do one more going first test hand right now, and then I'll show you guys the deck. All right, let's see if I can shuffle it up better. I think Cross Sheep adds a different dimension to this deck as well, too. I gotta go look for it after this video, but we're definitely running Cross Sheep in this build. Bring back Mirror Sword Knight, get extended plays, where before I would just go into Silhouette Hat Rabbit and pretty much just pass. That helps me extend. So let's go ahead and do another test hand. and then we'll show you the deck. Sorry this video is a little bit longer today, guys. I haven't brought you one in quite a while, so I just want to make it a little bit longer. I'm kind of rambling a little bit in the video too, but I'm just excited to be back making you guys a video. All right. So far we've only had one bad hand. So let's go ahead and try again. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this is another beautiful hand. So we'll go Apprentice effect, add, note if they have imperm here, we do have Eclipse. We'll add this. So that's why I like running Eclipse in this deck too, because we can still fuse with our face down monsters, which is nice. Alrighty. So we'll go here. Let's just say they use imperm, why not? So we'll book. There we go, still got the effect. And then from here, we'll activate track. Get Lurie, discard Lurie, special Lurie. And then from here, we'll link off Lurie. For, of course, the Requiem. And then Requiem effect. We'll go into the Girl, the Lacrima Tears. And then her effect, we'll dump an Engraver. This time I'm not going to forget it. So we'll do the Requiem to equip to her, and then go into the Necroquip. See, I'm learning, guys. I didn't forget it. And then we'll do the Cornfield effect to search Gazelle. And then we'll trigger Necroquip after our opponent cuts. Draw 1. Okay, another Gazelle. It's kind of redundant, but all right. We'll go this Necrom. Just try and get as many Light Fiends into the grave as I can. Cool. I got right to the Adesta Gold. And then I'm going to normal summon effect. Get that. Save the normal summon. I'm just showing you guys for the video, but save the normal summon in case they nibbed. In case they nibbed here. But we'll go here. Let's just say they didn't nib, like I said, for the video. And then we'll go sequence. Sequence effect. Shuffle back. Two, 3. No, not yet. Don't use sequence effect yet. From here, we will go Engraver. Put this back. And then we'll go these two. I want to set up a Little Knight, just so we have it. Put a little knight here. Then use sequences effect. Shuffle back 1, 2, 3. For Desiree. Put Desiree here. No, put Desiree here. And then we'll go Chimera Fusion. Fuse using these two. Chain 1, chain 2 Gazelle. Add that to hand, and then we will dump probably dump a Mirror Sword Knight just to have it, because we can go on the cross sheep right now and then keep going. Chimera Fusion back to hand. Link these two for cross sheet. And then we'll go sequence effect. I shouldn't have gotten rid of. Okay, so actually that'll go here. That will be in the extra deck. We are going to summon that. We'll go here. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm going to do. So we'll go Chimera Fuse. Use these two. Oh, not for cross sheet. For this guy. And then we'll use his effect. Sequence to equip. We'll put back this Chimera Fusion to draw one. Not bad. So from here we can go link 2. Although we could keep it on board. Huh. How do I want to do this? I kind of like it just the way it is, but he's used up, so it's kind of useless. Was he the best option to go into? I could have just went, instead of going into him, I could have just went like this and go into the second copy. But that wouldn't make sense either. So yeah, that was the best bet. And then that would be there. So yeah, why not? Let's just link 2. Because this can be follow-up. Because I can still get this. So we'll go Silhouette Rabbit. Rabbit effect. There we go. And then we'll set the Book of Eclipse. And we'll proceed to end phase. So, I mean, it's not bad. I built the board better than I thought it was, but I thought it could be better, but I do have follow-up just in case. So let's see. We have 1 interrupt. We have 2 interrupts. 3, 4, 5, 6. Still 6 interrupts. So not too bad. Plus follow-up with this. So let's see what we would draw. Magnuma, which is a hand trap. Nice. And we still have... we have nothing engraved. But we still have Desiree out. We have this. We have this. So not bad. Not bad. Alright, guys. Maybe I won't show you the deck profile because the video is already 40, almost 50 minutes long. But that's it, guys. Those are some of the combos you can see. As you can see, the deck build's an amazing M board. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll have an update for you guys after the tournament. Much love.